Hey Rough Cuts, Adam Stanchuk here for my Thursday movie review. Now first I have to acknowledge that I did miss my last Thursday movie review, which I think was my first time I missed one, if I remember correctly, and I apologize for that. As you can see, or maybe you can tell, I'm in a hotel room. My company for my new job has put me up in a hotel out of state, and that's no excuse not to do a movie review, but I was really tired for the training that they had me doing. I have time right now to do one for you guys, so I will have a little conversation because I see that this week reviews went Tuesday back to back, and you guys deserve better than that. So I'll try not to contribute to that. The movie I'll talk about today is Bully. You guys probably heard of it. It's like all over the news and stuff. It's a controversial documentary about bullying in schools. To me, it felt like kind of a standard documentary. It felt like any other document. I've seen a lot of documentaries on these kind of subjects and stuff. And it felt kind of standard, but then the content was really impactful. Like, it didn't feel like the creators were overly creative with it, but it just did seem to, it showed some stuff that you see in TV all the time and you see depicted in Hollywood movies and stuff, but you don't see, like, the impacts that bullying have on a lot of these people and see the way that schools handle it and how it's a real problem. Now, there's a lot of controversy with this movie because, one, people are upset because kids are swearing in it, but they seem young kids. I have a hard time gauging how old kids are. But they're like, there's no F-bombs in it, but like kids are calling each other bitch and fag and all that stuff. And if that bothers you, then you should realize that they're not glorifying that. They're looking down on that, so whatever. The other controversy that I heard is on the radio, I heard people talking about how some parents they want their kids to bully and be bullied, because they think it builds character, because in real life you come against adversities and you have to be able to, know how to stand up. But you see these kids in this movie and hear about these kids in this movie that are just so nice but then so frail, and all they needed is like one friend, when it would kind of turn things around for them. But they had a unfortunate situation where that couldn't really happen, and I mean, there's stories in this about kids who are killing themselves because of this. And so, yeah, you might think, hey, we need to make kids have some kind of character. They need to learn how to overcome adversity. But I think everybody can realize that, like, generally, you just shouldn't be a dick to people. You should be nice. We're all here together. And so there could be controversy on that subject of the movie. But otherwise, the movie is very good. Like I said, it felt like a standard documentary, but it still was impactful. I saw other stuff. Saw a movie the other day called For the Bible Tells Me So that was kind of about gay kids who were religious and how there was, a collide with that. And this movie felt like it went right in line with that, because you see all these depressed kids who are a little different for whatever reason, and they have a hard time handling it, and it kind of tears them apart. So it's a good movie. I recommend if it's playing in your city. It wasn't playing in my city, but now that I'm out of my city, I was able to find it. So if it's playing in your city, see it. If not, wait, catch it when it hits DVD. Anybody who's a parent who has kids in school, I think it's a good watch, because you don't realize that, maybe your kid who's quiet, they don't tell you everything, And maybe this is the stance that your school is taking on it. Maybe your school, My sister's a teacher. I recommended her to watch it, so that she knows how to handle these situations. I mean, she knows. She's smart. But, just it's fun. It's interesting to see, things from other points of views that you don't normally get to see. And this is a good movie that does that for you. Okay, guys. So I'll try to make sure that I'm doing better with not missing reviews for you. And do another edited one soon, probably. And otherwise, I will see you guys later, next week.